So welcome back to the channel, guys. On this video I'm going to be showing you all the little itty bitty things that I'm doing to mitigate the noise. A couple of you guys asked for a video, a little more detail on what's involved with the door swap. So pretty much I'm going to show you how I'm going to use some of this Tesla tape to silence some of these, and then this is some of the padding that I'm going to be putting in the back of that door panel, so I eliminate some of the wind noise and some of the road noise that comes through the door. And then the vapor barriers that I made out of really heavy trash bags, and some of the other stuff that I'm using on the doors. This is the round ribbon sealer that I'm using to stick these onto the doors. Pretty much I'm gonna test fit them on these, and then actually you can see some of the old one here, which I gotta take off. So I'm gonna test fit these on this door after I'm done with this panel, which I gotta clean up. And then so pretty much you'll see me mass load this, install the clips, and I'm gonna silence those with the Tesla tape. And then later on you'll see me install this door panel and the new upper panels. So pretty much this is what I'm doing. I'm wrapping the lower section of this, that way the side that sits against the door and the side that sits against the panel will be insulated per se. And yeah, so you can watch me do this next 4, and then I'll be putting them on the door. And that's pretty much it. Again, this may not be necessary, but I'm doing it just since I have them out, and yeah. So got 2 going, and just gotta install the rest. So now I wipe the door down with a little bit of a brake press cleaner. As you can see, it's really nice and clean. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put these here, because this area right here is gonna have the rubber insulator right here. So this area down here is gonna have this rubber insulator here, so I can't really load it up with this because I have the 1/2-inch Dyna liner. So I'm gonna use strips down here, then put some of that in here to kind of fill this void, and hopefully it mitigates some of the road noise that comes through the door. I'm not sure if at the time of this video goes up, but pretty much I drove all the way to Virginia and back without a door panel. So pretty much I could hear all the noise coming in, and I got to see where the wind noise is coming from, where the wind's coming in, and all of that. So I can actually take some action, mitigate it with some of that liner, and I'm probably gonna use some of that, you know, like the brush material that you see like around the door handles and stuff. That way, whatever the vapor barriers don't stop, those the fuzzy stuff and this will stop. So anyways, finished installing the Dyna liner and the strips. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use a whatever, just like a sanding disc. It has a special name. It's a 3M thing, and it works really well. But anyways, I'm gonna use that to smooth this out and kind of contour it so it looks a little bit better than just stuck on edge. But yeah, so that's done. What's the other thing I wanted to show you guys? There we go. So that's where that strip goes. This edge actually goes against the door, and yeah, so it gets sandwiched there. It's supposed to help with wind noise and water control actually. So yeah, pretty much this is almost done, ready to go in. Like I just said, gotta even it out. Might add another strip here, I'm not sure yet. Pretty much I'm getting ready to put this to the side and then start cutting the actual panel that goes on top of this. So here's another tidbit that I thought some of you might actually find this useful. So as I'm trying to pull these out, I'm also trying to avoid to push the fabric through, which, as you can see there, is not very well glued to right in between the metal and this. So what I'm doing is that I'm digging them out from the back. I mean, I can, like this one I might be able to push through. Yeah, I can push that one through, and try not to lift the material off of the other side. And then I can just come in with a knife and kind of dig it out without pushing it through. trying to hold pressure on it so it doesn't push the fabric up on the other side and unglue it. But yeah, like I said, I thought some of you guys might find this useful because I was kind of wondering myself how hard was I gonna do to knock those out. And I use as a template the old card. So you see that's why the holes are marked out. This is the actual opening, although this one has this opening size is for the passenger side, so I need to make this a little bigger and be careful not to cut the fabric at the same time. Hopefully when I finally get mine done, since this will be ABS, I'll be able to just pre-drill all of these and then reuse this, because I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before or not, but the shape is completely different. The stop part right here is one run, completely the same shape all the way through. This one, as you can see, has a little kick up at the end. It's a little bit more square. And then if you look at the hole where the lock goes, this one's a little square, or indented and flat at an angle. And as you can see, this one is just level with everything else, and there's no indent back there. Yeah, there's no indent at all. So I guess this is the best you can get nowadays, apparently. Still not quite up to par with the stock stuff. Even the staples are kind of iffy on there, although they're all the way through. But I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to see these. I might end up actually trimming this excess fabric and then painting it, or I don't know. But I got a feeling this might actually show through, because on the other one, the way that the staples wear, yeah, this is the one. The way that the staples wear, they were inside the lip. So this was over this. So even this is a different design. Like you can see, so if you can see here, staples were inside the window felt, and on this one there's a different design. So the felt, the staples actually show, which actually kind of worries me that it might damage my window, my tint. I do have the correct felts for these, but the problem here is that these staples, one, the staples are really hardcore, and two, again, another design difference. This has the kick up at the end, and the other one doesn't. So, and the trim doesn't even go all the way to the end, which is kind of sad for what you pay for these. Here we go again. Something simple, I might just turn it into a little longer, because I don't know, this is really bothering me, the difference in the shape. And honestly, I was thinking about ripping these out and using these, but then since I want to make my own door panels, I don't want to have to rip this up to retrieve these, and then I don't know.